screw it. 3, 2, 1. Hello guys, Unoraptormon here. Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. I accidentally got ahead of myself, and I spent quite a bit of caps. Anyway, we asked him for more personal questions, and this is how we got to this menu.
I was born in Ogden, what people came to call New Canaan. Things were more peaceful when I was growing up. When I was a young man, I went out into the world to do missionary work, as all New Canaanites do. I traveled along the Long 15 and followed 89 south into Arizona. Along the way, I met two men from a group called the Followers of the Apocalypse. Edward Sallow and Bill Calhoun. They came to teach the tribes. Calhoun was a good man. Edward was the one who got us into trouble down the road. No, not then. Back then he was just Edward.
Oh, no.
Smart man. Young, but we all were. We thought we could hike into the Grand Canyon and talk to Blackfoots. We did. And the Blackfoots were friendly enough at first. But eventually, I've thought back to that day so many times. I must have mistranslated. Something must have been mixed up, because the Blackfoots decided we weren't going to leave. The rest is history, assuming Edward hasn't changed it. This way lies the path to hell. Caesar needed me to translate. Translation became giving orders. Giving orders became leading in battle. Leading in battle became training, punishing, terrorizing. A series of small mistakes before a great fall. And I stayed in that darkness until after Hoover Dam. After I failed Caesar and he had me burned alive, thrown into the Grand Canyon. I survived because the fire inside burned brighter than the fire around me. I fell down into that dark chasm. The flame burned on and on. The next morning, I woke up and crawled out of the northern edge of the Grand Canyon, that cursed place. It took me 3 months to reach New Canaan. It was as though the prodigal son had returned. They welcomed me like I had never left. Never done anything to shame them. The fire that had kept me alive was love. Their love.
Irony.
God's love. I will never be able to repay the debt I owe to them. But I must try. It's not something... I try not to involve myself with matters of the Mojave anymore. All I know is from before the Battle of Hoover Dam. Better than Caesar, but that's not a high standard. Too much love of money and ownership. Not enough love of God and giving. Any society that derives its power and authority from the will of man alone lives apart from God and will crumble in the end.
This is true. I'm not done.
I had heard of him, but when we were preparing to enter the Mojave, he didn't seem relevant to what was happening. From what I've learned since Hoover Dam, he handled the Mojave tribes in a fashion not entirely dissimilar from Caesar. It's too bad.
That's not what I've come to understand. Yes, I'm running through this quickly.
Love the sinner, hate the sin. With Caesar, it's often very difficult to see through all of that sin to the person inside. I can say that we were both lucky that NCR supply lines and land routes north of Mojave Outpost were destroyed before the Battle of Hoover Dam. Something bad happened near Death Valley, at a place called the Divide. NCR couldn't cut across anymore, and it slowed down the reinforcements. Terrible storms ripped entire companies apart before they even got to Nevada soil. The aftermath of Hoover Dam could have been even worse for Caesar.
Wow.
I don't know for certain, and I don't think NCR knows either. Whatever happened at the Divide was too much for them to handle. Our Frumentari told us what they saw. Only fools and madmen would march into a place like that. All roads wind down to the same spot. The grave.
Yowza.
They said all that's left there is a gaping wound cut into the earth. Cursed and damned. No place for God-fearing folk.
What do I get the sinking feeling I'm gonna end up having to go near there?
Some terrible. Not all of them. But they couldn't take 127 north to get around the mountains. As if Death Valley weren't enough, they had the Divide and Big Empty to deal with. From what the Legion's explorers reported, the Big Empty may as well have been a wall to any living thing approaching it.
What about a death claw? Okay,
God be with you.
thank you. Alright, so, yeah. Crap. Alright, so, please, oh please, be a bag I can stash my crap in real quick. Darn it. Alright. So, yes. Woo! Yes, I know. Darn it. Ah. This is the Sorrows camp at the very least, but... Darn it. Wait, do I...
It's good to travel with another. I spend so long scouting on my own that I forget what human company is like.
I forgot I had her with me.
If some
Him. Okay, there we go. Hey, I got it right. No. Okay. Then I'll come back up here, but thankfully, since she's what's holding everything, I don't have to worry as much.
What can I tell you? Yeah? What did he say? He said that? Well, I guess you have been out there more recently than he has. So, what's your advice?
In all honesty, he could end up getting caught as a as a slave, so in all honesty, you should stay here.
I see. Well, thanks for your telling. I'd like a minute alone to think about this. Thank me.
I think it's much better for him to stay. Half Mouse Cave? Alright, where's Daniel? Let's get this over with. At the very least, I've made my decision. I'll be careful. Nothing I can do quick. Ooh, Cindery. Where is he? Did I have to go in the mouse cave? I guess so, because it's blinking. Oh yeah, I dropped some shit while I was here. on. How even? How even? Just how even? Oi!
Oh, Father, guide and protect us, your humble...
Unless you and Joshua have any objections, I'd like to start evacuating the Sorrows. I'm going to need your help, so say your piece.
It's been said many times that the Sorrows are not warriors. And on the one hand, you can crush the White Legs once and for all. On the other hand, I don't want to leave Waking Cloud's kids with no mom.
It may be. I hope it is. To tell the truth, if something goes wrong, more Sorrows could die in the escape than in Joshua's proposed attack. Even knowing that, it's a risk I have to take. With your help and Joshua's, even if we're attacked, we can defend the Sorrows and escape. We'll be traveling at night in small groups, across the valley. With luck, the Whitelegs won't know what's happened until the next morning. But if the Whitelegs realize what's happening, Joshua and I will need you to help us escape. Don't hold back. I promise you.
I have no intention
White
of
Legs
holding
won't.
back.
Once our path is clear, I'll give you everything you need to get back to the Mojave. But the Pine Creek Tunnel must be collapsed behind us. It's the only way to delay the Whitelegs' pursuit long enough for us to get a head start. Good luck, and may God be with us.
Okay. Well, I got more shit I can sell.
Daniel must have made it to the tunnel by now. But there are Sorrows all over the valley. We have to help them and get Daniel out of here.
Let's do it. Wave the Canaanite? Any 45 caliber auto pistol you use has less spread and is twice as likely to score critical hits. Woohoo! Oh boy. Holy cow, I get him as a companion. Woohoo! Alright, that's Pine Creek Tunnel. They're close by. Let's go. Oh shit, that's right. I move as slow as molasses in January. Dude, I hate to burden you, but how much can you carry?
No thanks. No thanks.
Fuck. Well, I can alleviate 35 pounds. This is gonna take a while to get up there. Alright. I think if I go... I'll be right back once I actually get there. Not quite what I wanted to do, but it'll work for now. Alright, so I've got to get to Offspring. I've got to figure out a way to get up there. Come on! Let me up! Ah. What I've done is stashed everything in a hollow log. How am I? Crap, everything's time locked. How do I get up there? Alright, let's try going this way again. Really? There's gotta be a way up there. Oh, this is gonna end well. I didn't notice that before. It's wrapped in an extension cord. Or
That's it.
what? Alright, where's the key? How am I still overweight? Eh. I can afford to eat a big corner steak right now. Alright, Missy, do you have it? No, it doesn't move. Damn it, where's the key? There we go. Jeez. I'm already over again. Let's eat something that's at least 1 pound. Like a Salisbury steak. Or 15 pounds of purified water. Holy jitterbugs. Clearly. Alright. Where is my marker? They all carry that freaking club. Alright, what's the next quest? I think these are all at... Actually, hold on, let's see how close that is. Okay. And retake the bridge is just as far. Okay. Sanctity that it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be back after I grab my stuff. Ooh, Sanderroot. Whee! Be back after I grab my stuff and then head that direction. As ladies and gentlemen, I am actually walking down a cliff. This is not a glitch. That was a straight down fall. I'll be back when I get to the place. Doodles. Okay, we are back in the action. Damn, he's good. Well, then again, he was a legate. So that's only natural that he is. Oh, I think we're getting close. I haven't stripped everyone yet. So that's always a plus. Hi. And I can't hand anything to him, so I'm stuck carrying everything. Because I'm a dummy. I think this is the one I threw the tomahawk at. Yep. Jeez. I'm now carrying 400 pounds. Well, we're slowly getting closer. And it begins to rain. Huzzah! My goodness. Let me check something real quick. Oh, we aren't even close. Be back in a few. My fingers won't snap. What is this madness? Or at least it won't.
You friend of Soros, yes? Together we smash white legs that defile holy places, yes? Because you're a friend to Soros? Very well. We go. Angry Ghost will do for white legs.
Completed? I wanted to kill the white legs. Seriously? Ah. Far away is... Okay, that's not too far. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna need to be up here for this. back in a bit.
On you, hasty.
We're gonna have to
Don't
come
try to hide from me.
fairly certain are like right
Now you've done it. Take it!
Oh!
Stay, are you?
Prepare to meet.
Jeez. Okay, flight from Zion. Probably would be best if we got up there, wouldn't you? Agree, Buster? If only there was a way up there. How far away is it? Yeah, we gotta get up on the bridge. Well, that was kind of anticlimactic, but, you know, what else. For y'all, it won't look like much, but for me, it's episode. I'm not getting the other one because it's taking too long. Even I have to admit that. So, be back in a bit. I need a lockpick. Sorry guys, but I need that lockpick. Let's see. Oh. Nope. Nope. I'm gonna go with Grim Reaper Sprint. be back when we get there. Looks like something went wrong.
That's it.
Foolish, Outman. You best white legs, you think. By my spear, you die! You speak. I listen. Kill you. Maybe I not. Maybe. Sorrows are weak. We go. Find true warriors to test us.
Please, have you done everything you can for the Sorrows? Are they all accounted for? You've done more than I could have ever hoped for. Thank you. And may God protect you for all of your days. Goodbye.
There is calling Daniel and the Sorrows out of Zion. I'm not gonna be allowed to move until then, am I? Yeah, how much damage did I just take?
And so it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was
Hello.
finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
After the Whitelegs drove the Sorrows from Zion, they celebrated by destroying all traces of the valley's former inhabitants. They appealed to the Legion for assimilation, but were denied.
That's good.
Their failure to eradicate the New Canaanites in Grand Staircase and farther up the Colorado had not gone unnoticed. The Whitelegs made a half-hearted effort to find the New Canaanites, but were driven off by dead horses trained in the ways of Joshua Graham.
Hoorah!
The Whitelegs lost all hope of joining the Legion and disintegrated into a number of petty raiding bands, leaving Zion Valley a polluted cistern.
Daniel succeeded in leading the Sorrows out of Zion, as he had wanted to do from the start. The courier protected the Sorrows during the evacuation, ensuring that most reached their destination unharmed. Over the weeks and months to come, Daniel would see to the Sorrows' resettlement in Grand Staircase. Their adjustment to their new home was not without difficulty, but eventually, the Sorrows came to accept the loss of Zion.
Having helped Daniel and the Sorrows escape from Zion, the dead horses returned to their home at Dead Horse Point. The tribe continued to learn from the New Canaanites, and over many years built a flourishing community along the banks of the Colorado.
Yay!
Though the tribe's bond would endure, it was Joshua Graham's legend the dead horses would revere, not the tenets of New Canaan's faith.
Fair enough.
Already weakened by several seasons of bad trading, the Happy Trails Caravan Company was initially discouraged by the results of its expedition. The fate of New Canaan and the evacuation of the Sorrows from Zion made the prospect of trading seem fruitless. When Daniel told his family about the exploits of Happy Trail's employee, the courier, however, New Canaan decided to repay the company's kindness. Twice per year, New Canaanites made the dangerous journey west to trade with a company in the city of New Reno.
Wow.
The Happy Trails Caravan Company could not survive on such trading alone. But the New Canaanites' generosity made tough times go easier.
Cool.
Follows Chalk took the courier's words to heart and decided the big cities of the Mojave Wasteland and NCR were best left unexplored. Though he sometimes dreamed of distant lands, he continued to support his family at Dead Horse Point. And eventually, his wanderlust faded.
Waking Cloud was distraught when she learned of her husband's death, but took comfort from her tribe and the compassion of the New Canaanites. She forgave Daniel for having concealed her husband's fate from her, and learned to accept his fate. When her grief faded, she took a husband from the Dead Horse tribe. At her bidding, he stayed close to home.
After leading the Sorrows from their home in Zion to safety in Grand Staircase, Daniel continued to wonder if he'd made the right choice. He spent his life evangelizing the beliefs of his people to a new generation of young men and women, as his ancestors had for centuries before him. He was happy with his family. But for the rest of his life, there were nights when he awoke with sadness to find he had been dreaming of Zion.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
What's this? Whoa! Okay. Okay. Hold on a minute. What quest do I have? Oh, I'm still in Zion. Okay. Oh, I still actually have to go through this. I'm checking my time because I gotta go pick up my tenant from her job. She still doesn't have a car yet. It'll change eventually. I honestly didn't think I'd get all that gear. But hey. Tis enough. Tis enough. Hey! To the Mojave. Well, that was a fun little DLC. Ah, I'm blind. You'll need a shovel to dig here. Really? I got a feeling there's something in that grave. But, anyway, with that said, I want my companions back. I need to find a place to store my shit, and then transfer everything back to Novak. Or, I can start transferring everything to the Lucky 38. I think the Lucky 38 is closer. With that said, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. And I'll open it back up once I'm done moving everything around, because no one wants to see my slow ass lugging across the Mojave Desert. Hold on, let me get a map. I'm gonna head toward Vegas. With that said, I'll see you guys in the next episode. This is Unoraptormon signing out. Ciao! Oh my gosh, it was so long.